Hey guys, welcome back to this 2,000 point battle report. We're going to go through Arks of Omen, but before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow. And I also want to let you guys know that I teamed up with a local game store, Recess Games. If you go online, anything on their e-commerce store, punch in the promo code Monster all caps, you get 10% off of anything in the store as long as you buy it via the web cart. Yeah, so with all that being said, if you don't have a local game store, use mine. Great. That's awesome. So now let's get into the lists. So I have a 2,000 point on the nose Astra Militarum army. My Arks of Omen. My compulsory is going to be heavies. As you can see, I'm kind of loaded out with heavies. So we'll start with my warlord. The warlord's going to be Lord Solar Leotis. He will have the Grand Strategist Warlord trait. Next to him, we have Ursula Creed, who's vastly becoming one of my favorite models in this army. She does kick out 3 orders, but every order that she gives the direct order to gives +1 strength. She also allows you to re-roll the reroll strat, use that strat twice per phase, which is really good. I have a Commissar next to her, Slime Marbo, who you've seen before. I use him just to pop out and take some shots and get behind enemy lines or whatever. But he will get boots on the ground in this one if I can. Next to him, I got an Engine Seer. Engine Seer in guard is really good. In the beginning of my command phase, he's within 3 inches. He gives a 5-up invuln. And then at the end of the movement phase, if he's still within 3 inches, he gives me D3 heal a vehicle. I also have a command squad. In my command squad, we will have the Master Vox. We'll have a medic. We'll have a sergeant with a power fist. We'll have the multi-melta. We'll have 2 guys with las cannons. We'll have an officer of the fleet, which is actually a very powerful 25-point model. He'll stop anybody from dropping in or deep striking or strategic reserves in turn 1 or 2. I can only do that once per game. I also have an Astropath in the list. He'll have Night Shroud. Night Shroud now is actually pretty good. It's trans to hit, essentially. If it goes off, any unit within 12 inches of my Psyker, I can give Night Shroud to. He also has a action. If I don't use Night Shroud, I have an action in my command, or in the beginning of my Psychic phase. If I roll a 7, I get a CP back. So it depends on where I'm at with the Grand Strategist CP, if I got one back, or if I need to use his Psychic ability. We have 4 units of getting Shock Troopers. The only ones that are going to have special weapons are going to be these 2. We'll have a Plasma and we'll have a Melta. All these sergeants will have a Chainsword. We'll go to the hardest unit to get right now in the Guard Codex, or period from the models, is Casterkins. The Casterkins will have Sniper, Melta, and Plasma. He's just going to have a Chainsword and a pistol. He's not going to have a Plasma pistol. We'll go up to my Leman Russes. This Leman Russ is going to have a Vanquisher Cannon, 2 Plasma Guns, and 1 Heavy Bolter. And he'll have the Tank Ace and Mechanical Pack Rat, which makes him can only be wounded on 4s. Over to the next tank, which will be an Executioner, Plasma Executioner, 2 Plasma Ministorum Plasmas on the sponses. Plus we have a Heavy Bolter. He'll have the Tank Ace of Knights of Piety, which gives them a 5-up Feel No Pain against mortal wounds and a 5-up invuln. We will head to the Rogel Dorn. He'll have the Tank Ace of Mechalicus Calibrator, which just means he ignores cover, both heavy and light. He has 2 Melta guns on the hull. He has a Pulvisor cannon on the right here, which is actually it's not modeled yet. 2 multi-meltas on the sponses, a Pressor cannon on the turret, and he'll have a heavy, I think it's called a Coax auto cannon as well on the turret. We'll move over to my heavy weapons support. So we have 2. You can see the base sides actually are now different with the new ones compared to the old ones. We have 3 units of heavy weapons. We have 1 mortar, 2 heavy bolters, and then the new mortars. We'll have a Chimera, 2 heavy bolters on it. With all of my vehicles will have armor tracks. I forgot to mention that. They all have armor tracks. And then we have just 2 units of infantry, not Canadian infantry, just infantry. I'll start with 3 CP. I am born soldiers is my regimental doctrine, so I'm auto wounding on 6s. The Corsican can take another, which is going to be mechanized infantry, which means that after the Chimera moves, they're allowed to get out and move again. So that's their little strat. They don't have to get out, then the Chimera moves. The Chimera can move all in the same turn. And that is going to be my exactly 2,000 points of Imperial, I was going to say Imperial Guards, no longer called that, but Astra Militarum. Now we'll go check out the Custodes. All right, guys, before we get into the Custodes list, my buddy Eric's back, bringing his Custodes. He's being a regular on the channel. He's actually getting people requesting it, so let's see what we got, Eric.
All right, so I'm playing Emperor's Chosen as my fighting style, so get the fancy Feeling the Pain, the Mortal Wounds. Onto this list is not 2,000 points for once. It's only 1,995 points. So, starting with HQ, I have Trajan Valoris. He's my warlord. He has both of my warlords, or both of his warlord traits. So, refunds, CP, allows me to change my katas up, and rerolls zone hit rolls. Next to him, I have a Blade Champion. He has 2 warlord traits, so he has Superior Creation for a 5-up Feel No Pain. Arc Exemplar, so each time he kills a model, he gains an attack up to 4. And he has Castellan's Mark to get a redeploy for 2 units. Over here, for my heavy, I have a Callista Scrap Tank. It has the Strength 7 minus 2 damage. I believe it's minus 3. 2 damage shots. For my troops, I have 1 squad of Sagittarium Guard, just a 3-man with Misera Concordius. Onto my elites, which is my preferred choice.
Okay.
Or compulsory choice, that's what I'm looking for.
Preferred word.
Yeah, whatever. So I have 2 squads of Custodian Wardens in the front. They're pretty much guard with a Feel No Pain, which is nice. Right. Behind them, I have the Forge World Terminators. So they all have Twin Athratic Destructors. Behind them, I have 2 single-man squads of Alaris Terminators. So real nice to do actions or hold objectives. And I have a Achilles Dreadnought just to get some high-strength attacks. On the fast attack, I have in the back, I have 3 Virtus Praetors, all of salvo launchers, pretty standard. In front of them, I have 3 Venatari Custodians with the Lances, which is just nice for some good melee and some good fast OPSEC. And then in front of them, I have some Witch Seekers just to get some Flamers and to get some Psychic Denial if I need it.
And how many points did you...
This is...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
1,995.
How many CP?
I start with 3.
3 CP? Mm-hmm. All right, we will be back with the deployment and the map. All right, guys, we are back, and the mission that we are playing is going to... Can't see it because of the light. The mission we're going to be playing is the Zeal, which you can see is the diagonal deployment zones. This is a sticky objectives. So if you're OPSEC and you leave the objective, you still hold it. It's a control 1, control 2, control more. Also, the primary, secondary essentially is if you get 2 victory points for fulfilling either control an objective, control every objective marker on the battlefield, or controlling one you didn't have at the start, and you score 3 victory points if you achieve both that and destroying at least 1 enemy unit on an objective. So that's pretty nice. That's what we have. My secondaries are going to be boots on the ground, retrieve battlefield data, and inflexible command. I'm going to try that for right now. I think I can at least score maybe 8 on that. We'll see. Eric, which ones are you taking?
I took Assassination. She's got a lot of characters. Stand Vigil, that's Custodian one, which sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's like old OPSEC, except it's only for no man land objectives. And then I took, what was it? I took Raised Banners. Yeah. Pretty solid one for Custodians with all the OPSEC I got on the board.
Exactly. So yeah, it's pretty solid. It is pretty solid. All right, so guys, here is the board. We're playing in this desert, basically this desert terrain and rocky terrain. So every mountain or rock cliff will be, it's not scalable, it's not breachable, and what else? If you touch it, it's like cover. but you have to go around it unless obviously you can fly, then you can go over it. These are higher than 6 inches, so we can't fight down when we're on top of it, because if you don't have a flyer, that's impossible to do. So that's kind of what we got going on there. This is going to be obviously one solid piece. That is going to be one solid piece, so we don't have to worry about that little gap. And that's going to be one solid piece as well. We have 2 trees on the board, which are going to be dense cover. And we have 2 pieces of terrain, which is going to be ruins. Light cover, you can't see them, you can't shoot them. Actually, both of these are going to be solid inside of it, so you can't see through either one of them. Yeah, so then we have the terrain, the objective marker in the middle. We have 2 on that side. We have 2 on this side. The battlefield bore edges for strategic reserves. Mine is the side here. Eric's is obviously the opposite side. All right, so that is all the pre-game stuff we need to worry about. You want first or second turn, sir?
I think I want to go first against you.
Yeah, I think I do too. So, what do you got?
4.
4? Oh, 3. You will be going first.
Yes, I will.
Before we go into that, I forgot to tell you guys my relics. So I have a warlord trait of superior tactician on them, which is going to give them an extra command, and that command or that order is going to be mechanized. So they're going to have an extra command. Actually, Eric, if you don't mind, I might actually change that. I might change that to Perfectus.
You do you?
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, I'll keep it at mechanized. It'll be a mechanized because I already got 2 Perfectus on the board with the Commissar. The Commissar is going to be in the Chimera along with my Casterkins, and I'll have a unit of infantry also up in the air. You have 2 units in the air?
I have 1 single Terminator up in the air.
All right. And then the relic, he also has Proclamatus, the Clarion Proclamatus, which means that my Vox range is unlimited, so I can give an order to anybody who's in that corner over there if I really need to. So with all that being said, we will be back after Eric's movement phase. All right, we are back after Eric's movement phase, and it just basically just came. It's like a gold tide. Okay, what'd you do? Pre-game move. You had some pre-game stuff.
So pre-game, my Witch Seekers get a 7-inch pre-game move. They move 7 inches to go closer to that Chimera, hopefully flames this stuff before they inevitably die like they always do. I redeployed some Sad Charm, just to get them a bit closer so they're getting on the point. And I redeployed my Virtus Praetors up here because they can fly, so they can ignore the move down. That way, hopefully get into the battle as soon as possible and do a bit more. For my command phase, just so you know, I use Wisdom of the Moratori for my Achilles Dreadnought. He's going to give reroll wound rolls of 1 to core nearby. The goal is these Sagittarum himself and the Virtus Praetors nearby him will hopefully hit a bit better.
Right.
Quite a bit of advancing going on.
Kata.
Oh, Kata. So I changed up my Kata's turn 1 because I thought I was going to go second. So I'm going to be in stance 2 of Capitris. So that's the one that hopefully prevents some fallback, get them caught in nice and early. Right. For advancing, I did quite a bit. I advanced the Sagittarum. I advanced both my characters. I advanced my sisters. I advanced the Terminators and Warden back here. And I advanced some Wardens that I have hidden in this rune over here. They didn't really get anywhere, but they still advanced just because they didn't go as far as I wanted to, so I kept them in there. For banners, I'm raising 2 banners this turn. I have this single Terminator over there holding the point for me, raising a banner, and my Venatari over there that did not advance are raising a banner.
Okay. You have someone raising a banner here?
I do not, because unfortunately I advanced these guys. I shouldn't have, but
I gotcha.
It happens.
Right.
So,
all right. Shooting.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to start with these guys are going to... or actually, no. I'm going to start with my Sagittarum. They are all going to shoot the Chimera.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 1 CP to pop smoke, making a -1 to hit, taking me down to 4.
Okay.
I'm also going to spend 2 CP for adaptive plates, which is going to change your damage down by 1.
Okay.
So whatever your damage is going to be -1.
I'm firing both profiles. I didn't say it, but as I advance and they have assault weapons, you want to fire both profiles anyway because you're already at a -1 to hit.
Okay, so basically why I'm doing that is because Here's why I did that, guys, because adaptive plating is going to bring his damage down from 2 and some of these weapons from 2 to 1, and then at that point my armor tracks kick in, and that negates one of his AP. So it negates. I don't know what the AP is on all this stuff, but I'm hoping that negating AP will keep him under 3. Will it keep it under 3?
Yeah, it should keep most of my AP over there under 3.
Under 3. This way I can at least get a 5 up, say.
Yep.
Just to try to keep it alive, because I do have I do have other stuff in there. So go ahead, sir.
So here's first I'm doing the bolt volley. So these are hitting on 3s. I'm re-rolling 1s because I'm next to Trajan.
And he normally hits on 2s, so that's why we're hitting on 3s.
So I lost 1, and now it's going to be strength 5.
Okay, toughness 7.
So wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1 from Trajan and the Moratori. So none of those. I'm going to re-roll 1 with my Emperor's Chosen roll. So
AP?
AP 1 down to AP.
What's the damage?
2 down to 1.
Down to 1, okay. And so with AP...
None.
No AP.
Yeah, because it's AP 1, okay. You reduce AP by 1.
So this is going to be 3s. Take 1.
It's 1 damage now.
All right, he's down to... I got to double check. I think he's down to 10.
Okay. Then I have...
It's going to be important. Let me look now.
Now I'm going to be shooting their...
That was from what squad, actually?
That was from the Sagittarium. They're still shooting.
These guys here?
Yes.
Okay.
So now they're big shots. 3 shots hitting on 3s. All hits.
Nice.
Wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s. So 1 wound at AP 3. It's 3 damage.
Reduced?
Down to 2.
Oh, no reduce in this one. So AP 3?
Yep.
So 6s. Nope. Down to 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to take down to 8.
Yep.
Guys, I couldn't reduce the AP on that because that armor tracks only reduces AP on damage 1 weapons.
All right. For my next squad of shooting, I'm going to shoot you with my tank. So my Caladius tank is going to shoot you. He's going to be hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. I'm going to shoot the strength 7 one first.
Okay. This is coming from the tank.
Yep.
Into the Chimera.
Yes. I really want to pop that Chimera. So they all hit. Now I'm going to be wounding on 4s because it's strength 7. Emperor's Chosen reroll on 1.
Hey, look how many 6s you just rolled.
Yeah.
Get it out now just against the Chimera. What's the damage?
It's 2 down to 3. Or
3 down to
1.
Oh, 2 down to 1?
Yes.
Okay, how much was the AP?
AP 3.
So down to 2, so it's going to be 5s. Ooh, didn't save any of them. Right. So I saved 1, I should say. So he's down to 3.
Okay.
Or it's down to 3.
Then it's a Bolt Godiver. So that's 6 shots. These are going to hit on 3s.
Before you roll that, Grand Strategist. Okay, so I do get one of those back.
All right. Hitting on 3s. I lost 2. And then this is wounding on 5s. So 2 wounds at AP 2, 1 damage.
AP 2 to 1 damage. Did you don't reduce it for me? Okay. So we can be on 4s. Up takes 1 more. Down to 2.
All right. I'm gonna shoot my Dreadnought. Is gonna put everything into it.
Okay.
So it has 1 Lastrum Bolter, 1 Infernus.
So what shot at it already? Because I missed what you were shooting at.
So what is shot so far? The Sagittarium shot, and this has shot.
Okay.
I still have my bikes. I still have him, and I still have the sisters. Okay. Because everything else, nothing else can shoot. Because
so Dreadnought into the Chimera.
Yes. So first I'll do the Lascadive Pulsar. So 2 shots hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s from Trajan.
Again, the guys, he hits on 2s naturally.
Mm-hmm. And then this is strength 8, so it's going to wound on 3s.
It wouldn't matter because he's been rolling 6s and 5s all day.
Rerolling 1s because of Trajan and himself. Yeah, exactly. So
5s, 1.
Yep, 1.
AP.
AP
1 damage.
3.
3 damage. Okay, so AP 2. So it's going to be 5s. Ooh, safe.
Good.
All right.
And then a Lastrum Bolter, so that's going to be 4 shots because you're within half range. Or let me check. 24. Probably not.
No, if she's done 24, yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure.
So 4 shots from that, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. So 2 hits, wounding on 5s. Reroll 1s. 2.
2 damage first.
Damage 1.
All right, AP
1.
down to 0. So 3s. Good.
All right, then it's Infernus Incinerator. That's going to be D6 shots. 6. Auto hits. Strength 6. So I need 5s. I'm rerolling 1s. And I'm going to reroll another one for my Empress Chosen reroll.
Okay.
So 2.
Damage.
1.
Damage 1. AP.
1.
1 down to nothing. So 3s. Ah.
Just enough. I still have more shooting.
I know, but it would make you at least shoot one of these units into the Chimera.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend it. Oh, I still took it. All right, it dies. See if it blows up. We get it in the box. It does not blow up, and I'll get everything out, and we will be back.
Okay.
All right, so I piled everything out. I tried to get as many of them I can in cover. I did lose 2. I did roll 2 1s. What I'm going to do now is, I know he's got a lot of shooting left, and I know I'm burning through CP like crazy, but I really just want to do that. Do I want to transhuman him? Because how much shooting you got?
So I have those 2 units. I have 5 D6 shots, and then flamers that are strength 4, -1, 1 damage. And then I have 3 Versprators with their salvo launchers yet. Probably not going to go there, but that's all my shooting.
Yeah, so you can probably question, and I have 4 up saves. I'm going to negate one of the armor on some of these, and they'll be wounding on 3s.
Yeah,
because they're strength 4.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can make them wounding on 4s and be down a CP. And do I want to do that? Do I need my CP for anything else? No, I won't. Just go ahead and kill him.
Okay.
If it happens, it happens.
So 5 D6 shots from the sisters going into the Kazakin. Not good. That was a 3. And then 4 shots from that. There we go.
All right.
Wounding on 3s.
What made that big of a difference? All right, I would save 2 of them. All right, so I'm going to take the ones in cover first. So I have 3 of them and 4 of them in cover.
All right.
So they're going to be 4s down to 4s because it's AP1, right?
AP1.
So 4s. Oh, that's
same
nice.
3.
Then the next is still the same 3.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 will die.
Okay. So
we'll take 3 of them that are in cover.
Then they are going to shoot the Rogaldorn. Don't want to shoot them. Knight of Piety is a 5-up invuln. Mechanical pack rat can't be wounded. Yeah, I'm going to shoot the Rogaldorn.
Okay.
So 3 shots, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s. Rerolling 1s to wound, 1 free reroll still. So reroll, no, I'm out. Going to be out of range for the reroll 1. I'm going to use my Empress Chosen reroll there.
Okay.
So they all hit. Here's the wound roll. Wounding on 5s. Rerolling 1s. So 1 wound at AP3.
AP3? Mm-hmm. So that's going to be 5s because it's 2 up. Nope. Damage.
D3 plus 3, so it's going to be a total of 6.
Nice. All right, so it is down to 11.
Mm-hmm.
This is my Rogaldorn thing here.
All right. That is all my shooting. We're on to the wonderful charge phase now.
All right.
So, pretty much only 1 charge to clear this turn. I'm going to multi-charge. The Virtus Praetor is going to go into the Rogaldorn, and it's going to have to also go in the Kazakin, because I want to make that charge as securely as possible.
Okay.
So I believe I have...
The question is, do I want to overwatch
7?
this? What's the damage kick out?
So 2 damage piece, strength 7 with +1 to wound, so I'd be wounding you on 4s. The big thing is it would trap you in combat, because I could trap you, because what it's going to do is I'm going to hit both of them. So I won't be able to say that the other guy can't fall back because it's a vehicle, but I can keep them in combat by staying in with the Kazakin.
Gotcha. The and telling them not to fall back, but I can still shoot just so everybody knows.
Well, he can still fall back.
Yeah, but I can also keep him in combat and shoot the turret weapon outside of combat if I need to. So,
yeah.
All right. I am not going to overwatch. I think I'm going to let you just come into me.
Okay. Here's the charge. I need a 7. I saved 1 for a reroll. That's why. Let's do it. Try again. No.
Oh, no, that's not
They are
good.
not making it. So,
But it's not going to be
do
good
I
for
get
them.
it back from
Go
Trajan?
ahead. Go ahead.
I do.
Did you? Okay. That is not going to be good for them. I'm just
Nope.
saying.
They do not want to be right there.
All right. So I did lose 5 in this. I do get a leadership of 9 because of Commissar.
Mm-hmm.
So
they will run with the 6.
they will run anyways. So 4 of them, and another one will run. So I'll lose 2 here. I'll lose this. I'll lose this. I'll keep the Melta and the.
So assassination, none yet. Stand vigil is at the end of the end of your turn as well. So looks like I'm probably gonna get it, but we'll see.
Okay.
And then last one was raise banners. I raised 2.
Raise 2.
So none yet.
All right. So in the beginning of our command phases, we will go up to our CP, and we will be back at the end of my movement phase. All right, guys. Here's what we did. We are back. Let me go over all the command phase stuff first. So I didn't use all the orders because I didn't really need to. But Ursula gave the take aim to this heavy bolter squad. So now they are going to be strength 6 instead of 5. And they're going to have +1 to hit. So they'll be hitting on 3s. And they will have -2 AP. That did bounce to this mortar squad. To this mortar squad. To this unit here. And to this unit that I moved up here to this infantry. I also gave from Leotis, I gave to this tank. I gave him gunner's kill on sight. So it goes to this tank and this tank, which I didn't move a lot of my tanks yet. So that's what we got going on there. I gave the 5-up Feel No Pain to the Lehman Russ from the, I'm sorry, I keep calling it, it's 5-up Invuln. To the Rogel Dorn from the Injured Seer. And I D3 healed him one damage. I gave from that was from Leotis. I gave these guys take aim from Leotis as well. So that's why they are over there. And I moved from Leotis as well. Those guys over that way, and they moved, and they are now on that objective. And I also did duty and honor here, which it was from the command squad. I'm not doing mechanized orders. I have way too many of them on the board. So I'm doing Perfectus order with them. And they were able to give me with the relic. And they were able to give me this here. And duty and honor allows me to advance or fall back and still do an action. So I'm going to retrieve battlefield data on that corner right now. And that is where we are all set, I believe. Oh, and I gave all the rerolls from Leotis to this guy. And I can't actually move this tank here. I got to...
Too close?
I blocked line of sight. So it can still see everything, but... All right, so I just... Now these guys can all see. All right, and this is hover, so technically I can see underneath it with grab stuff. All right, so now we're going to... And the dumb stuff that just happened. I went to do Night Shroud from my Astropath. I failed it. I went to re-roll it, spent the CP to re-roll it because I wanted to give that trance to hit, basically only hitting on 4s to one of my tanks, and I re-rolled it and I perilled. So I actually did and then I rolled it to 6. So I did D3 damage to Masterpath, so he's down to 1 wound, and that's where we stand now. So let's go to shooting, and let's just start. I'm going to start with my Casterkin here. And I'm just going to put all the shots into... I'm going to put the Melta into the bikes and all the other shots into the sisters.
Cool.
All right, so we have the Melta, and they hit on 3s because of the order bouncing. So they did not hit on 2s. That was now the other 2 lads, which are in rapid fire. And no they are... I believe they're within 6. I am within 6 of my Commissar though.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's an auto wound. And then strength 3, toughness 3. So we have 2 at -1.
2, +1. I'm gonna take it on the person in cover. So
Okay.
3 up, dead. 4 up on this next one, dead. 2 dead.
All right. Productive shooting. The commissar is going to shoot as well.
Okay.
She hits on a 3. She hits. Wounds on a 4. She misses.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to the heavy bolters here. I'm going to put these heavy bolters into... I think I'm going to put them into those bikes.
Bikes? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see the bikes or... No.
Bikes?
What do bikes have a 4-up? Philippine? 4-up invul?
Yeah.
2 damage each. I'm going to put them into these guys here.
Mandatory?
Yeah, let's just start here. Let's take this tank here. I'm just gonna start from back here. So I'm gonna take this tank and I'm gonna put it into the Cladius,
okay,
the cannon, and I'm gonna put the Ministrum into. I think I'm gonna go into these bikes,
okay,
and I'll put the heavy bolters from that tank into these sisters.
right.
All right, so we're gonna start with the heavy bolters first. So hitting on force. That's an auto.
Mm-hmm.
And wounding on 3s. That is not. So 1 at -1.
4 up. Take it. 1
All
dead.
right. Now we're gonna go into the bikes with the plasma, and I will always supercharge my plasma unless stated.
Mm-hmm.
On the tanks, not on the guardsmen. On the tanks. Hitting on force. Or this is number of shots. I'm sorry. So 3 shots. Into the bikes.
Okay.
Hitting on force. Rerolling the 1 for the order.
Okay.
All right, and then
1 because you hit on 4. You roll
yeah,
1 for
I'm gonna go roll. Hit 3s. Nothing.
Okay.
All right, now the tank, the Vanquisher hitting on 3s going into this tank.
Mm-hmm.
Hits, and then strength 14, toughness
7, so you need 2.
2s. Dude, I'm spending it.
Okay, 1 CP to reroll.
1 CP to reroll.
Sounds good.
Ah, come
Into
on.
a 1.
Jeez, oh man.
Like it's nothing.
That is crazy. All right, so everything from this gun on this is going to go into these guys.
Okay.
The plasmas into these, and then the heavy bolters into the sisters.
Okay.
Might as well just try to pick these sisters up while I can.
Sounds good.
No, everything from them into the bikes.
Sounds okay.
That's it. Because I got these guys here that can see them.
Yeah.
And the others that can see them. So yeah, I'm gonna go everything I can into the bikes.
Okay.
So plasmas.
All right.
Yeah. Because I think the bikes are giving me a threat at the moment. So D6 plus 3, or D3 plus D6 plus 3. So 5.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s because it's a turret weapon. Rerolling this 1. So we're gonna have 1 auto, and then wounding on 3s. So we have 4 at -4.
So 4 4-ups. I'm gonna save 2.
And they're 3 damage each.
So it's gonna kill 1.
All right.
Let's see.
Number of shots. We're gonna have 3 shots again. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling the 1. And then 3s. Just 1 at -1.
So 3 up. Saved.
Save it. Oh, that's not. I'm sorry. That was -3.
Oh, failed.
So
damage.
2 damage.
Okay, 1 has 3.
These are the heavy bolters. This is gonna be -1.
Right there.
Reroll this 1. So that's autos, and then strength. There's 6.
Yes, they're
So
T6.
5s. Oh, 2 at -1.
Actually, -1.
Actual -1. Yeah,
Okay.
these are heavy bolters.
3 ups. Saved.
Save them. Okay. Yeah, those are heavy bolters.
Okay.
All right, so that's good there. We're going to take all these guys here, and we're going to shoot into... I think we're going to shoot into your sisters.
The bolter guys.
All these guys here. All
Okay.
the last cannons. I just want to make sure I kill them.
Yeah.
They are affected by the order, so if I do pick them up...
Yeah, it's useful.
All right, so we got all these guns here going into the sisters, hitting on 3s now because of the order. The splash. 6s will generate another. And they are within 6 inches of Leotis.
Yep.
And 6 will generate another. Did I put another? Did I put one in there already?
Yeah.
So I put 2 in there, right?
Mm-hmm. Now.
Okay.
And then take out the 2s.
Take out the 2s.
2
and
6s.
2 6s auto, yeah.
Right.
And then toughness 3, strength 3.
Yeah.
So 4s.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good. So we got 5 at -1 because of the order.
So 4 ups.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
close.
lose 2. They're dead.
All right, so that's 2 points for me right there.
All right.
All right,
And
so
2 points also for the progressive secondary to kill something on an objective.
okay. All right, so now we're gonna go with the Lehman or the Rogel Dorn is gonna go. Actually, now we'll do this. Everything here from these guys into these guys here.
All right, 2 CP.
Transhuman.
Transhuman, no rerolls.
Okay. So we have 9 shots.
All right.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Because of the order. And you said I can't reroll.
No
even though that would have
rerolls.
been nice.
1 auto wound.
And then
4s.
4s. So 3 at -2 now because of the order.
3 at -2. So I'm gonna have 4 ups. Take 2 damage.
2 damage each.
All right, kills 1.
All right. All right. So that was good.
And that's for the rest of the phase. So I'm gonna
Okay. Onto them or onto them.
onto that.
Okay. All right. So Leotis has a pistol. I'm going to go into these guys
The
here.
bikes.
Into the bikes, yeah.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So Leotis into the bikes. Just make sure I'm in range there. Yeah. All right. Hitting on 2s. Gotta be in the box. So that autos. And then strength 8, so we're 3s.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 at -3.
2 at -3, 2 4 ups. Save.
Saved it. Nice. I was trying to get a cheap kill right there. All right. Let's see. We are going to put one thing of mortar. What do you got in there? You got 3 Terminators?
I have 3 wardens in here.
And what do you got back here?
A single Terminator.
A single Terminator with 2 up saves, right?
2 up,
Two
really
up
a
armor
1
save.
up because the cover
Right.
up to 0 up if you're
And
firing.
how many wounds?
4.
4. All right. So the question is, do I want to? And what are these? Are those guys Terminators too?
No, they are wardens, so they have 3 wounds, but they have a 6 up feel no pain.
6 up, feel no pain. Armor save is 2.
Armor save 2.
Plus, okay, so
Plus
you're gonna,
1 for cover.
You're gonna negate my -1. So you'd be on an armor save of 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be how it is for all my
Indirect, pretty much.
indirect, yeah. So I'm just gonna shoot all my indirect fire at that one guy,
All right, sounds good.
which is gonna be because you transhuman these guys.
Yep.
How about all 2 up saves?
2 ups. Everyone has a 2 up save.
Okay, and then these guys here
2 ups.
2 up save.
The
but
only
then-
guys, well, technically, just for the camera, Venatari, because they don't have the shields, they have a 3 up, but I'm touching the cover, so I'm gonna get
right.
2 up.
Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna put my I'll put all my indirect. I'm gonna shoot them all at the same time. All 3 of these units. I shouldn't do that, but I don't think I'm gonna pick them up with 1 unit. I don't think I'm gonna kill 1 guy with. But so I'm gonna shoot into these guys here.
Okay, Sagittarium, sounds
The
good.
Saratar. Yep. So here's what we do. Are they are bodyguarded rules, right? Or no?
No,
No,
Sagittarium,
Okay, I'm just asking. All right. So here's what we got.
wardens have the bodyguard rule.
Okay. So here's first unit. D6 shots. That's pretty good. I'm just looking for basically you to roll crappy.
Yeah, make me roll fit.
Exactly.
Once.
Exactly. Roll ones. So they are indirect. So the way indirect's going to work is the order gives them +1. So they're hitting on 3s. Indirect is going to change their ballistic skill back to 4s. So be hitting on 4s. It's going to give you a +1 armor save, which is going to be negated onto by my order, which is a +1. Add 1 to the armor save. So it's basically me just shooting my basic naked things at you. So hitting on 4s.
Okay.
And
Rerolling that?
auto. No, I would reroll the 1s for Ursula, but I didn't get any 1s.
Okay.
And then wounding on this is strength 5, toughness 5, so
Yep.
4s. So 3 at whatever your save is.
Isn't it 4?
4, I'm sorry. 4 at your whatever your save is.
So 4 twos. Ah, take 1.
All right. And then the second match, that's going to be 3, 1, and 6. All right. Same rinse and repeat.
Yep.
We're going to have 2 autos. That was a that was a 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so these all miss. And then 4s. So just 2.
2 2-ups. Saved.
All right.
Last one?
That was both of these.
Oh, okay.
That was all of them. All right, so now I just got my tank left to shoot.
Yep.
I've been waiting to see what I want to shoot at. I think I'm going to shoot the... let me think. I got to think about this. All right, guys. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the turret weapon into these bikes, plus the melta guns into these bikes, the multi-meltas and the pulverizer into the dreadnought. That's the goal right now. So let's see what happens. So we'll go with the turret first, which is gonna be hitting on 3s, and D6 plus 3 for 6, and then hitting on 3s. It's pretty good. Reroll these ones. Oh, it's not core, but the order. It doesn't matter. And then we're going to be wounding on 2s, actually. Oh, no, there's 6s.
Yeah.
Tough to 6. Those 3s. So just 2 at -3.
4-ups. It'll damage.
4 damage.
Kills that wounded one.
All right. And then the coax both hit. And then 7 to those 3s again. Both wound at a minus... that is a -1.
So 3-ups.
Yeah, -1.
Saved.
All right. Now the melta guns into them. Hitting on 4s. Reroll this one because of the order. And then, yeah.
4-up.
He is in melta. Oh, he's in melta range too. That would have been good. All right. So now we go with the meltas into the dread. Hitting on 4s. 1 6. Reroll that 1. So that all 3 hit. And then 3s, I'm assuming. So 4 at -4.
5-ups on the dreadnought. Save 2.
Ooh, that's pretty good. And then, how many wounds is he?
He is 9.
Does he reduce?
Yes, reduces by 1.
All right. So I need 11 to kill him.
And he has a 6 of Feel No Pain. So,
Oh, so just 5.
so reduced by 1.
Yeah. So
4.
I'm gonna re-roll this. My last CP.
Didn't you re-roll in this phase?
I get 2.
Oh yeah,
with
you
Ursula. So. All right. So it's gonna be 6.
Okay. And here's my 6 of Feel No Pain. I'm gonna take 5.
All right.
4 left.
4 left, and then the pulverizer. Number of shots. 5 shots. And then hitting on 4s. That's pretty good. And then wounding on, what did I say that was? Strength 8.
So 3s.
3s. -2.
-2. So I got 4-ups on these. Damage apiece.
We have damage 3 each.
Okay. So
Down
3,
to 2. Down to 2.
Down to 2. I'm gonna re-roll 1.
All right.
So, because I didn't. Okay, so I take 3, so 2 piece.
Yeah, so 6. Now Feel No Pains.
Yep. 5. It kills him. Does he explode? He does not.
All right, so that was actually productive.
Yeah, I really want him to jump you this turn, but nope.
All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna charge this bike.
Okay.
Do I need to do that? Do I really need to do that? That's the question.
Why not?
Oh, you know what I should have done? It's too late now. I should have ran these guys over here and got boots on the ground. But since I didn't do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge this bike with these guys here.
Okay.
How many attacks does he get?
4 plus
4.
Misery of Concordia.
4, so he's going to 7. So he's probably going to kill whatever he touches. But it gets these guys into the middle, which would give me 2.
Okay.
Which would give me 2 points. So that for... Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to charge these guys here into this one bike.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Could charge Kazarkin.
Yeah, but you'll be able to pick those guys up.
Probably.
So that wouldn't work.
What about the Rogaldorn?
I could do that, but I don't want to.
Move it closer.
I don't care about moving it closer. I might actually charge the Rogaldorn because I don't think I can get within 6, though. I mean, all right, so at the end of my turn, I'm going to score 2 for boots on the ground, and I'm going to score 2 for the compulsory for killing a unit on this for this primary secondary. What else did I get? I killed a unit with an order, so that's good. I actually killed 2 units with an order. I don't know if I think it's only I gotta look and see it what that is. So killed 2 units with an order. So I got at least 2 for inflexible command. Let's see if I got these guys here. I got 24 inches away from a commander. I think these guys are out. Oh no, they're in. Yeah. So 24 inches away from there, 24 there, 24 there. All my tanks are within 12 of a order. Yeah, so we're good. So I'm going to get inflexible command as well. You will see the score pop up now. We will be back after Eric's movement phase.
All right.
All right, we are back. What'd you do command phase stuff, sir?
So command phase, gained 1 CP. I went the Rendex. I'm going to officially be in stance 2, which is the +1 strength on the charge when I'm hitting vehicles. Okay. But I'm going to do because it's my favorite stance, I'm going to do both. So I'm going to get 6's auto wound and +1 strength when I'm hitting vehicles.
Okay.
So I moved around a little bit. I brought a Terminator down here. He didn't stop me. He didn't spend his 1 CP to do that, so I raised the banner with the Terminator. Everyone else just moved forward a little bit. I moved my tank a little bit. He's ideally going to do some move blocking. My Adeptus Praetor kind of went all the way back there. He's going to ideally be shooting, maybe, hopefully, making his charges this turn, cross your fingers.
Right.
My Venatari are moving right there. They're going to do some charging, ideally take off some characters if I can get there.
Yep.
I moved the Wardens out of this building. They're going to charge on some places, hopefully remove some guys, do a little bit of shooting, see what we can do. And I left this one Terminator just back there holding the point. That way
chilling out back there.
Yeah, that way no one's coming down and popping him.
So guys, real quick on the score in case we didn't cover it last turn. He did get 12 points for holding 3 objectives. I got 3 points because I achieved 2 of those things. I took him off an objective with 1, killed the unit, and then I actually claimed an objective, so I got 3 for my secondary. Boots on the ground, I got 2 because I only had 2 units over in that table quarter and in that table quarter, and then I got 5 for inflexible command because we had it was 5. I can't remember exactly what it was because we took a little break in 8, so I can't remember exactly what we did. But it was 5 on inflexible command. I believe it was 2 for this, 2 for having everybody within a commander for platoon. It was 2 for having everybody within 12 inches of a commander here. And then it was 1 for killing a unit with orders or vice versa. I think it was 1 for one of those and 2 for that. Either way, that was what it was for 5. We would go into Eric's shooting phase now. Go ahead, sir.
All right, so I'm going to start with these guys back here because they're kind of inconsequential. They're going to shoot this guardsman squad.
Okay.
1's in rapid fire range, so I'll get 4 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, AP 1. Hitting on 2s, I miss 1. Wounding on 3s. So 1 wound.
AP?
AP 1.
AP 1, so 6s. Nothing. 1 dice.
Okay. That's the good stuff. These guys are going to shoot both profiles into the Rogaldorn.
Okay.
So.
And they are hitting on 2s. I think I am going to pop this 1 CP and pop some smoke.
Just so you know, they would be hitting on 3s already because I am shooting both profiles.
Okay. So that's +1 to hit. So you hit on 2s, but your shooting boost qualifiers are at 3s.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Yeah.
All right, so I won't spend that CP just yet.
All right, so I'll start with the bulk cadavers. So that's going to be 9 shots hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, 6s auto wounds. So a couple auto wounds, 1 re-roll. So this is wounding on 5s because it's 25. So
toughness 9 for everybody.
Yep. So that's 6 wounds.
AP.
Re-roll the wound roll 1 for Trajan. AP 1.
AP 1, so 3s because it's a 2-up armor. So takes 1.
2 damage.
All right, so we're down to 9.
Should be 10 because you were at 11.
Oh, was that 11?
Healed
Yeah,
by 1.
right.
So should be 10.
Yep, 10.
So now the other shot. So these are the laser beams. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 2 hits. Emperor's Chosen re-roll here.
Okay.
Nope. And then wounding on 5s, it's still strength 5. Re-roll 1 for Trajan. So 1 at -3.
And that's going to go through. Damage.
3 damage.
Okay, it's down to 7.
Okay. The bike behind the guy's going to shoot him. So
All right.
The Vertebrator is going to shoot the Rogaldorn.
All right.
So he is hitting on 2s.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to pop slow because everybody else is going to be hitting on 2s anyway, so.
Okay.
Pop slow.
So 1 shot hitting on 3s. Emperor's Chosen reroll. Hits, wounding on 5. Nope.
All right.
All right. The Twin Ethrac Destructors can all see the Rogaldorn.
All right.
That's where they're going to shoot. 18 inches range. So they're all in range.
Yep.
So that's going to be 6 shots. Hitting on 3s now. Would be 2s. Wounding on 5s because strength 5. Take out these. The 6 auto
Do you
wounds.
get your Emperor's Chosen?
I do. I'm going to save it for the wound reroll.
Okay.
Because of that.
Because of that.
Still no.
AP.
3.
Nope, takes it damage.
3 damage.
Down to 4.
Alright. Trajan's gonna shoot him. So hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Rerolling his own hit roll. Wounding on 3 or 5s because strength 5. So both hit. Or no. Neither hit. Rerolling for Trajan's own. 1 hit. There's the wound reroll. Emperor's Chosen reroll. So 1 wound at AP 1.
Good.
Okay. The Venatari are going to shoot him.
Okay.
So 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6's auto wound. Wounding on, why am I blanking? 5s. Because strength 6. 1 auto wound. Emperor's Chosen reroll. Another hit. Wounding on 5s. So 2 wounds at AP 2.
So 4. Nope, takes damage.
2 apiece.
Oh, it did. Does he blow up?
Okay.
Gotta be in the box. He does not.
Okay.
Let's we gotta save CP for us. I can use Vengeful Salute and fire my turret.
Is this guy character protected anymore?
This guy?
Yes.
No.
All right.
No.
Let's start with those guys can't see him. Let's put everything from the tank. Actually, everything from the tank is going to go into that squad of heavy bolters.
Okay.
So,
Good.
So last from storm bolters into the heavy bolters.
All right.
He hits on 2s.
Okay.
So wounding strength 6. So wounding on 3s.
2s.
2s. Okay. So 3 at -1.
3 at -1. All right. So I'm gonna take it on the 2 guys in cover.
Okay.
And so we're gonna be at.
Might be -2.
Okay. Well, roll. Let's see if it matters.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 5s. So it doesn't matter on that one, but it does matter.
1 damage.
So 1 guy will be on 1.
All right.
They're 2 wounds apiece.
Yep. Then the other gun. So this is the heavier gun. These are gonna hit
And the same guys.
Yep, same guys. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. This is AP 3. A little better. And then 2's the wound. Emperor's Chosen reroll. So that's going to be 6 saves at -3.
6 at -3?
Yep.
All right, so I got 3 of those saves are going to be -3, down to -2. So we're going to be at 6s? No, that's wrong. You minus 3, so I will get no save.
They're
What's
2
the
damage
damage?
piece.
All right, so that kills him.
Okay. And I believe that is pretty much all my shooting.
All right.
So we're on the charges.
All right.
So, first things first, I'm going to charge Leonidas with the Blade Champion.
I like it.
So
Bring him in.
I believe it's a 9. I could be wrong, though.
10.
10? All right. Still going to try it.
Yeah, got him, man.
Yeah.
You missed a 7. You probably hit this one.
No. Do I reroll this one?
It's a 17% chance.
Let's do it.
All right.
So, first of all, do I get it back? I don't. All right, now here's my charge. No, I'm still rolling 3s.
Let me see if I get one back from from spending it 99.
Okay.
All right.
Now my other charges. He was kind of a long bombs, which is why I was willing. So I'm going to start here first. So they should need a 5.
Okay.
Okay. Looking for a 5. They make it.
Got it.
So,
just gets it.
Just. Charges aren't going great this turn. This is why you want to play Dread Host. The tank is going to charge those guys.
Okay. They're in.
Just because it can.
Yeah, for sure.
He's just going to go like that.
All right.
And hopefully character protect my other guy.
These guys here?
Yeah, so they are going to charge the, what's it called? Commissar.
All right.
So I should...
And the guys?
Yeah, I'll multi-charge. Why not?
I don't have any CP, dude. It doesn't matter. You can...
On the 3? Yep, so they make it with a 9.
What about this guy?
And then he's going to just charge the NGCer.
All right.
So, a 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes it.
All right. We'll move all this and be back. Okay, we move all this. I have no CP. Where would you like to start, sir?
I'm just going to start with that guy. He's going to just hit the NGCer.
Okay, I did heroic. So I tagged this bike and this tank.
All right. I'm going to hit on 2s and wound on 2s.
Okay.
First with the Lance. Miss 1. Wound on 2s. So, Emperor's Chosen reroll. Nope. So, 2 saves.
AP?
AP 3.
AP 3, so 5 ups. It's got an involved. Oh, look at the engine seer. Throwing down. Go ahead.
And the Misery Concordia hitting on 2. Probably wounding on 3s because strength 5.
Does it do 4 damage?
Nope. But,
5 up?
1.
No.
It's AP 2.
It's still 5 up involved. What's the
1 damage
from
that?
Yeah, he's got a 5 up involved.
Alright. Then I'll go over here. So my wardens, that'll be 12 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s.
Alright.
I'll reroll this 1 to hit. I'll hit.
Dude, do they have like 17 2s?
Wounding on 2s.
What's the AP?
AP 3.
Alright, so they die.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Alright, so we'll get rid of that.
And then I'll go on my Venatari. Everything will go into the Commissar. So that's going to be 8 attacks.
Okay.
And then 2 Misery Concordias.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s. And these are going to be Strength 6, Empress Chosen reroll.
So they'll be wounding on 2s as well.
Alright. 2's the wound. Alright. 6.
What's the damage?
2 piece.
2 piece. Alright, so I need a lot of 4 ups right here. And oh my goodness. Okay, that's enough. That would have been bad if I didn't have any CP and I only took 4 of those. Okay. Are you going to pile in the discardsman unit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my tank is going to headbutt the Kazarkin.
Okay.
So 3 attacks hitting on 6s. Oh, hits. Empress Chosen reroll. Nope. Wounding on strength 6.
Probably 2s.
Yeah, probably 2s. Yeah, wounds, no AP.
4s. Nope, 1 dice.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna we'll take the meltdown because at this point it doesn't matter.
And I'm not base, I'll just.
No, you know what? I'll take this guy. I'll leave the meltdown. I'll take this guy here.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to hit back. The engine seer is going to go into this guy.
Okay.
All those guys are wiped, so we'll make sure of that. The engine seer has 2 attacks.
Okay.
Hits on 3s. Both hit, and then. Yeah. All right, so wounding on hits. He's wounding on 4s, and 1 at -2.
4 up. Saved.
Saved it. All right. So Leonidas is going to go into the bike.
Okay.
So we have 6 attacks. hitting on 2s.
Okay.
And then wounding on 3s. And they all wound, and it's -3 damage, I believe.
Well, here's my save.
Go ahead, roll the save.
I'm dead. Do you do more than one?
It's 2 damage, actually.
Yeah, still dead.
Okay. All right. So that's there. That's done there. Okay. Casterkin. Got 2 guys. Both hit. And nothing.
Okay. Guardsmen into the Vanatari?
They're dead.
No.
Oh, these guys here.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to be... we'll pile that in to make that work. So we're going to get 10 attacks. Plus the chainsword. Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
We are really rolling 1s. It looks like he is in range. And then wounding on strength 3, toughness
5.
So 5s. So just 1.
They have a 3 up. Saves.
Good. All right.
Right.
All right. At the end of your turn, sir, what'd you score?
So at the end of my turn, I scored 3 for assassination.
Go ahead.
So I score a total of 3
there
for the progressive secondary because I took one I didn't have and I removed a unit on an objective.
Right.
And then stand visuals at the end of the battle round.
Okay. And
2 for banner at the beginning.
2 for banner. And I'm only going to be holding 1, so I'm only going to get 4 points. I think it's a hold 1, hold 2, hold 3, or hold 1, hold 2, hold 4. I think it was a hold 1, hold 2, and hold more. All right, so we will be back at the end of my movement phase. All right, we are back at my command phase. So we went up a CP, both of us. So what I did was I gave Ursula, had a order. I gave it to this unit here. So they are going to be taking aim, which then is splashed to all of this here and this up here. She gave, so that was the order she gave for that. I had Leotis give Perfectus orders to this unit here, who is going to also take aim. And I had this this command squad give regimental orders to them to move. And yeah, and I'm going to give all the rerolls to because they were near him. Will be this squad here, so they're going to do all the rerolls. They were not at the start of my phase. I moved those guys over so I can kind of get that objective. I backed my tanks up a little bit because his shield guard or whatever this thing is. If you watch Tabletop Titans, this Blade Wizard,
Blade Champion,
what he does is he can kill it. He can destroy a vehicle in 1 turn, so I don't want that. Fell back everything here. These guys are going to fall back as well. So the tank's out of combat. We'll just put these guys up here. So there we got there. And then, yeah, these guys fell back as well. I gave them Perfectus order to get back in a fight. That was from Leotis because they were all close to each other. I brought in this unit here. They are going to they're going to R&B or RBA or RBD, retrieve battlefield data. And Sly's going to jump in and take some shots at him and hopefully can take some wounds off of him. And that's where we are at the moment. We are going to see. I'm going to see if I can get a CP back.
Okay.
On a 7. This is from the Astropath. And it does not go off.
Reroll?
At least he didn't peril. No, I need to save my 1 CP. All right, so here's where we go. We go to shooting. So we're going to start with these guys here. No, we'll start with these guys here. These guys will just put everything into... these guys have a 2 up. These guys have a 2 up.
They all have 2 up. Effectively 1 up because they're in cover. Right. The wardens in the back have a 6 up field of pain in addition.
I'm just going to put them all into the warden. Which ones are OPSEC?
They're all OPSEC.
Oh, they're all OPSEC?
Yeah.
Which ones have more wounds?
The Terminators up front.
All right, so we'll put them in the guys that they have less wounds.
Okay.
Those guys back there. Who has more attacks? Who has better guns? Who has better guns?
The Terminators. They have the strength 5 -3 damage guns.
All right, we're going to go into the Terminators. Since they all have 2 ups.
And they have the better attacks because they have 4 attacks and strength 10 -4.
Okay. So we have, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, hitting on 4s, looking for 6s. So 1, 6, 2 6s. These all miss. Now there's another 6 there, so I'm going to throw 3 back in the dice for getting shock. And then they're going to be wounding on 5. That was not bad.
Yeah.
So we have
7
2-ups.
All right, 7 2-ups. I take 1, and then here's the feel no pain. I take it. So one guy has 2 wounds left.
All right, that's okay. We'll take it. Let's start with my mortars. Let's just see what I can do with my mortars. So these mortars here, I got 2 of them that can see that, but they're shooting over dense cover, so it really doesn't matter. So we have number of shots for 13.
Pretty good.
Can't complain about that. Okay. And then hitting on 4s, re-rolling everything.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. That's the wrong unit. Just re-rolling
ones.
Just re-rolling ones. No ones, but we have 1. All right, that's still a 1. These all miss. Yeah, wounding on 4s because I'm shooting over there. Okay. And then wounding on, there's strength 6 now.
So 3s.
3s. So we got that many at -1. But you're going to negate it anyway. Yeah. So whatever you're...
2-ups. I take 1, and then my feel no pain. Take 1. One guy's got 2 wounds.
So we're going to go with the other guys. I need 1 more dice. So this time it's going to give me 11 wounds. 11. That was a 5.
All right. Yeah, no problem.
You can actually see it on camera when we watch it back if you don't believe me. Same thing. I'll reroll these ones for Ursula.
Yeah.
And these 3s and 2s miss.
And these ones are 4s.
Yeah. So we have 3.
All right. 3 2-ups. Or this one's cocked. Saved.
All right. Okay. Let's take the Vanquisher.
All right.
And let's put it into this tank here. We're going to put the plasmas and heavy bolters into those guys over there.
All right. 1 CP is a transhuman. Not doing both. Do I get it back? I don't.
Okay, so that's transhuman where?
Here.
Okay.
I cannot transhuman a vehicle.
Okay. Just check it, man.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so Vanquisher. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Hits.
Yes.
Wounding on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Wounds.
AP.
AP is -5.
Go straight through because you ignore involved, right?
Yep. D6 plus 3.
Okay.
So our D3 plus 6. So it's 8.
8?
No. Yeah, 8.
Okay. So I
and
have...
then 3 mortal wounds.
So here are the mortal wounds because I get a 4 up against those. I take 1.
So 1 mortal wound.
So I take 9 damage. So I have 5 left.
Okay. And then the Ministorum. That's going to be 5. Hitting on 4s against your... this is going into those guardsmen. Are these? We're re-rolling these because of the order. And then wounding on 3s.
4s.
4s because of transhuman.
Both
-3.
4 ups. Saved.
Saved them. All right. And then the... they all hit. These are the bolters.
Yep.
And... oh, that, not re-roll that. Just 1.
Saved.
Saved it. All right. So we got 4 wounds here.
5 wounds.
5 wounds here. Slide Marble shooting at here. Hitting on 2s. They'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then wounding on strength 5 top this side. So 4s. 6s will do mortals. Stay in the box. Oh, man. Just 1.
Saved.
Saved it. All right. That was lackluster. What do I want to do with this tank? I think I'm going to have this tank go into those guys there.
Okay.
With everything. And I'm going to spend my 1 CP and use make them auto wound on 5s instead of 5s and 6s.
Okay.
Okay.
Still transhuman.
Yep. So that's try to get around that transhuman. Yep. So these D3 plus 6. Oh, that is not good. All right. 5s and 6s. Do re-roll the 1 for early. No, they're not core.
So
just that one's gonna auto, and I get hit once.
Yep.
Need a 4. Oh my goodness.
So 1.
-4.
4 up. Saved.
Storm. Jeez, this is whiffing big time, man. Hitting on 4s now. That auto. And 10. Jeez.
AP.
3.
So 4 up. Saved.
And heavy bolters.
Okay.
Sure, the bolter misses or hits, and they all wound. -1.
+1. So 2 ups. Say, take 1.
3.
6. Oh, the 3?
2 damage each. 2 damage each.
I took 1. So
Okay, 2 damage each.
You kill 1.
All right, that was really horrible. All right. So we probably kill those guys. This is not good. Those guys shot everything here into these guys there.
The tank?
Yeah. So we're gonna have to melt the first. My bad, dude. Hits. And then wounds.
5 up.
So he's gonna take 2. Or I don't know if it's 1 or 2 with guns. Melt the guns because he's in melt the range.
+2. So
+2.
D6
so,
+2.
all right, so
Or well,
it's a gun, so it's gonna be that'll be 4 damage.
your melt-a-gun, is it 12 inches? Or
Yeah, it's 12
so
inches.
I'm not within half. Of
You're not within 6.
Nope, because that's
This guy right here. Yeah, you're not within. So it's just gonna take 2 wounds.
All right, down to 3.
And then the plasma. You're already in rapid fire range for that, so
yep.
This one misses. So strength 7 to
T7.
force, nothing.
All right.
Reroll that 1 because of command squad. So nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have we'll be right back with the alright. Going into that tank. Hitting 4s looking for 6s. Nothing to reroll these ones though.
Okay. And then 6 is the wound.
Just 1.
All right.
Oh wait.
2. All right. Is that 6 also wounds? So 2.
Yeah, 2.
So 2 ups. Take 1.
Alright. Down to 2.
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna rinse and repeat with the other squad there, except they just have
bolters?
Yeah, bolters.
Alright.
Or last 2, 4, 6. Alright, so these guys going into the tank, looking for 6s.
Kill. 3.
And then we have these reroll these ones.
Alright.
Actually, this was a squad with all the rerolls.
Okay.
And then so we got this. And no reroll that. And then 6s.
4 rerolls, right?
Yep. Nothing. So through 4 of them.
4 2s. He's good.
All right, he's good. All right. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is charge the tank.
All right.
With these guys here, and I might as well charge those guys because you're gonna end up picking them up.
Then they move.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can do that. And they can charge if I wanted to, but these guys are not going to charge because they're doing an action. Sly is I'm gonna charge the tank real quick.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a 4. I will be in, and then so we'll be back after I charge this in. All right, so here's what we did. So I went here, and I just tried to movement block a little bit, staying outside of his 6-inch bubble, and then he heroic in there for 1 CP. So yeah, so I will actually I'll start over there since you heroic.
Nope.
So.
You didn't make a charge. You gotta fight with
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I gotta make a charge. So I'm gonna fight here. 4 guys. 4 guys with the sergeant in there. Is he in there? No. Hitting on 4s. Nothing.
Don't they have 4 rerolls?
They got 4 rerolls. So 2. And then 6s. 1.
AP?
Nothing.
Good.
All right.
All right. I'm fighting over there.
Yep.
I'm not going to start with the tank that has 1 attack. So, 8 attacks with the spears, and 2 attacks with Misery Concordia. So,
okay.
Spears hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. Wow. I'm going to reroll on these with Emperor's Treason.
Yep.
So, those are my hits. And it's AP 3, so 5 at AP 3.
5 at AP 3?
Yep.
All right. So.
Then I'm going to do my 2
roll it.
So, 2 Misery Concordias hit, and then the wound roll, I need a 3, 2 wound at AP 2.
So, how many was that? 7?
Yeah.
3. Actually, I'm gonna leave my sergeant there. I guess it really doesn't matter. That's 5, 6, 7. All right.
Now you get the fight back.
Now I get the fight back. Let's see. Nothing.
All right.
I'm gonna do morale while I'm here. Oh, they pass it.
And then 1 tank. I miss.
All right.
There we go.
All right, so that was the end of my turn. So I am going to, after the end of the fight phase, Sly's going to jump back up into hidden ambush. All right, so at the end of my turn, I got boots on the ground for 1, 2, 3. I did not kill anything with orders because this tank would not die. So I'm only going to get let's see, 1 for flexible command. Maybe I think it's 2. I can't remember what it is. I keep forgetting what it is for tanks. I think it's 1. So I'm gonna get 1 for flexible command. I'm gonna get 3 for boots on the ground. I'm gonna get 4 for what's it called? Retrieve battlefield data. And that is going to be my turn. We will be back after, and Eric is holding 3, so he's going to get 12. We'll be back. It was. All right, we are back after Eric's movement phase. Eric, what did you do in the command phase?
So, I spent 1, so I'm staying in Rendax. I'm going to be in stance 1 now. I was multi-stancing before. This time, just 6 as auto-wound vehicles. Won't matter too much. I spent 1 CP. My tank can fall back and shoot. Right. So it just fell back out of combat right there.
Does it shoot with a penalty?
No.
Okay.
It's just what it's at. It is at hitting on 4s now because it's on its final bracket, but that's okay. I moved the Vanatari over there. They're on the objective.
Okay.
See if we can steal something.
Right.
Still in combat here. They're just moving around. Yeah, I scored in the beginning of the turn 3 for banners because I got 1, 2, and 3 there. Yep. This guy doesn't really want to move. He just wants to stay there.
Right.
Pop some people. They're going to shoot back. I think I can clear those 2 guys between Trajan and everyone else. So we're just going to see where we get with this.
Exactly. All right, man. Let's do it.
So I'm going to start with Trajan. Trajan is going to shoot the 2 Kazarkin.
Okay.
So 2 shots, hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. So 2 at -1.
Good day.
Okay. Makes it nice and easy. This one Terminator back here is going to put everything into this squad.
All right.
So I'm within rapid fire range, so I'll have 2 shots with the spear, and I'll have D3 shots with blast with the gauntlet. I'm going to do the gauntlet first. So 2, but you got 10, so it's minimum 3.
Right.
Wounding, so these are hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s because of strength 5.
All right.
So Emperor's Chosen reroll 1 of those. So 2 hits. Here's the wound. This is cocked. Nothing. Spear. 2 hits. 2 wounds at AP1.
AP1?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think they're on 5, so 2 die.
Okay.
Take these 2.
And then these guys are going to shoot back. All are within range, but none are within rapid fire, so that'll be 3 shots.
And they're all going over the woods.
So -1 to hit, so from 2s to 3s.
All right.
And then wounding on 3s.
That's coming from these guys going over the woods, hitting on 3s.
So I have 2 hits. I'm going to re-roll that one.
Okay.
Nope. And then wounding on 3s. So 2 more. AP 1.
2 more die.
Okay. That's pretty much all the shooting for back there. On to... I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna pull these the other way.
Yep, you're good. I'm gonna go to the tank. The tank is gonna put its 8 shots here, and it's gonna put 6 shots into these guys.
Okay.
I'm hitting on. These are going to wound on 2s, but they're all gonna hit on 4.
8 shots here, 6 shots here.
No, switch that.
6 shots here, 8 shots there.
Correct.
Okay.
So I'll do the 8 shots first. These are going to hit on 4s and wound on 2s at AP 3.
When you do
These are going into the ones, the regular, just...
These guys here or those guys?
Those guys.
Okay.
All right. Hitting on 4s. This is out. So that is 3 hits. I'm going to Emperor's Chosen, reroll 1. Nope. Wounding on 2s. Cocked.
AP.
So, AP 3.
2 die.
Mm-hmm. Then the 6 shots.
I think I'm going to transhuman them. If I think I'm transhuman them, I might be able to save one of them. You force you to charge me.
Okay.
We'll do that.
All right.
We'll transhuman.
All right. So these are gonna hit on 4s. Wounding on 4s. So 2 hits.
They still wound on 4s?
You told me that you're transhuming.
Yeah.
Wounding on 4.
Wounding on 4s. They hit on 4s?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because this is the tank. It's bracketed.
Oh, it's bracketed.
Yeah. So 2 wounds at AP 2.
So I'm going to take it in the guys in cover. 6s. 1 guy dies.
Okay. The Venator are going to shoot backwards. So they're going to shoot at the guys in between them and the Blade Champion.
Yep.
Or actually, no. Sagittarium are going to shoot them first.
That's these guys here going into here.
Mm-hmm. They're shooting both profiles.
Okay.
So...
I thought you were hitting on 4s, dude. I was on 2s with that tank. That was my bad.
Nope, hitting on 4s because it's so bracketed.
Gotcha.
So the Sagittarium are going to hit on 3s because I'm firing both profiles, and they're going to wound on 3s. Okay. Rerolling 1s for Trajan.
Okay.
So take out these guys.
And shooting at these guys here.
Yes.
The infantry in front of the blade. Shoot.
That's correct. That was a reroll for Trajan.
Okay.
And then these are wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s for Trajan. So take out the 2, and it's AP 1.
AP 1?
Mm-hmm.
So 6s. So 3 will die.
Okay. Then 3 additional shots with the other profile. Technically, they would be out of range, but all shots are made simultaneously. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1 for Trajan. 3 hits, wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s for Trajan, and Emperor's Chosen reroll on that 2. So 2 at AP 3.
2 die.
Okay. I don't have too much shooting left. I'm going to go to these guys. Their twin Athrac Destructors are all going to... Well, let's see. How many are in range? So 2 are in range. So 2 are going to go here.
Okay.
Which will be 4 shots, and 1 will go into that single lone guy.
Single lone guy.
Yep. So I'll do the single lone guy first. 2 shots hitting on 2s. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 at AP 3.
Well, he dies.
Yep. Then the 4 shots into the other squad. These are going to hit on 2s, wound on 4s because they're still transhuman.
Yep. Cadia stands.
Yep.
I believe it's called.
I'm going to re-roll that one for Emperor's Chosen. Nope. And then wounding on 4s. So 2 at AP 3.
AP 3, so 2 will die.
Yep.
Well, let's take these 2 here.
All right.
Actually, we'll take the plasma and the guy that's not on the objective.
Okay. And that is all my shooting. So
charges.
Now, yep. On the charges. First things first, I'm going to charge them.
Yep.
So for that roll,
you're pretty much in.
I got 7.
All right.
Then I'm charging these guys are going, well, yeah, so these guys are going to charge there. Okay. They're going to multi-charge, why not? I'll make it with a 9. I'm going to mark them.
Yep.
And then I would like to charge here.
Okay.
I'm gonna charge Lord Solar as a 9. Don't want to do that again, so I'm gonna charge there. I think I need a 6.
Yep, you do. All right.
Which I will make with a 7.
7. All right. That all of them?
No, yes, that's all. That's pretty much everywhere I can go.
All right. We will be back after movement phase or after charging.
So I'm gonna start.
Let me see if I got that back though.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one back. How about that?
That's good. I'm gonna start with the Blade Champion. He's gonna use his Hyrcanus stance. So these are gonna be 12 attacks at strength 5, -1, 1 damage piece.
Okay, strength 5.
For each model he kills, he gains another attack.
Okay.
From Ark Exemplar. So take out the 1. Then these are wounding on 3s.
What's the AP?
AP 1. Emperor's Chosen reroll that one. So that many saves at AP 1.
All right, AP 1, so 6s. So I'm gonna lose 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's the squad.
Okay.
All right.
And then he's gonna just consolidate right there.
Okay.
And then I'll fight with the Vatari, so that's going to be 8 attacks, and then 2 Miser Concordias. These are going to hit on 2s and wound on strength 6. So
Toughness 4, so 3s.
Yeah. So all hit. Now here's the wound roll. 3s I'm looking for. Emperor's Chosen reroll one of those. So that many at AP 3.
5 ups. What's the damage?
2 damage piece.
Oh man.
So 6.
Okay, I failed 3. Okay.
Yeah, you failed 3.
All right.
Unfortunately, you can't reroll them into a save.
Can't re-roll them into a save.
Nope.
I wouldn't have done that anyway.
And I'll just touch them both in the cover.
Okay.
All right, then the Terminators, they are going to have 12 attacks hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, and then 3 Miser Concordias.
All right.
So here's hitting on 2s. Emperor's Chosen reroll 1. Wounding on 2s. So that is 10 at -4.
All right.
All right. And you get to fight over there.
All right. Let's see what we can do. 2 hits and no wounds.
All right. They're going to fight back, so that's going to be 8 attacks hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. Reroll this one for Emperor's Chosen. Nope. And then wounding on 2s. So that is 5 at -3.
5 at -3? Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
All right. So at the end of your turn, sir, what do you got?
At the end of my turn, so I will score another 3 for Assassination. I will score Banners. I scored 3 at the beginning of the turn because I have 1 here, there, and there. And I will score... I took 1, and I killed something on objective, so I'll score 3 for the progressive secondary.
Yeah, you might max that out like by turn 3.
Yeah,
by
we'll
turn
see.
4. All right, so we will be back after my movement phase. All right, so guys, after my movement phase, in my command phase, here's what I did. Ursula gave take aim to these guys here. My command squad, we're going to kind of jump. My command squad is doing retrieve battlefield data. They gave the Perfectus order to this unit that was back here to move to take that objective. They also, Leonis gave that unit move to take that objective. He also gave this tank shock and awe. What shock and awe does is it allows the tank to be OPSEC. The issue is that he still has OPSEC models on here. I'm just hoping to clear that out for next turn. Move Leonis here. He's still within 12 of those guys here. I do not have a commanding officer within 12 inches, or maybe I do 24 inches there, but I don't have it here, so it doesn't matter, Eric. Okay. So I'm just trying to pick up 3 points because I got to kill a unit with a order, and then I brought in Sly back here to take some shots there. So let's just do Sly first. So that's where we're at. Oh, and by the way, the Astropath did nothing. What he did all game long was perils himself. So, twos. Both hit. And then strength, what did I say it was?
Force, because it's...
yeah, so 1
and a mortal wound.
And a mortal wound, yep.
So here's the mortal wound, 4 up. Take a 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
And then here's the save. Take that.
So that's 3 damage.
I have 1 left.
Ooh. Sly. Gotta make that 9-inch charge.
Yeah.
Could be the hero. I don't know if he will or not, but... Alright, so let's go to Vanquisher Cannon into... I don't know if I want to put it into them. Dude, it's such a waste to do D6.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean... I don't know.
I'm going to put it into your wizard.
Into the wizard?
Yeah, your champion.
Okay.
Let's put it in your blank champion.
Alright.
Alright.
Do you want to do anything? Yeah, one thing here. Nah, yeah, you can kill him. Go ahead.
Make decisions.
Kill him. Do it.
This is an important thing right here. So, guys, here's a strategy that we have. So, I believe, and Eric, we haven't talked about that. I believe Eric wants to keep that objective. So he does have 1 CP. He's going to transhuman something. I believe it's going to be that. If I get this guy out of here, he's the biggest threat right here. So that's going to be this is going to be a better game decision if I do that. So here's what we got. We have hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
He hits any wounds, and there's no invul.
Nope.
-5.
All right. Do your damage. Right. I have a 5-up field no pain. I can survive.
All right, so we're gonna do 3 more wounds off the right off the bat. Right. So D6 or D3 plus 6 for
7.
6. No, it's gonna be D3 for 2, 8.
8. Okay, I'm gonna do the mortal wounds first. Okay. Because I got a 4 up against those. I'm gonna take 1.
All right.
So I have 1 wound, and then I have 8, right?
8. Feel no pains.
All right, let's do it. 8. 5 ups. Ooh. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
He takes 5 wounds.
Okay.
He's alive.
All right. Well, I still got more guns.
Yeah.
To shoot into him. So.
I think he's got 1 wound. Let me check.
Well, while you're checking.
Yep.
I'm gonna store him for 3, and then 2. Hitting on 6s. I'm sorry. Hitting on 4s. I'm not talking about 6s. I'm looking for 6s. So there's 1 6. Mm-hmm. He does have gunner's kill on sight. Okay. So misses that one. And then strength 8, toughness 5, so 3s. Yeah. So we have 2 at -3.
-3, 4 ups. Save.
Oh, he saves him. All right.
Whew.
And then only 1. And wounds. -1.
3 ups on this because I'm getting cover. It would be a 3 up.
Yep. That saves it. All right, so he's still alive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Leah shoot at him.
Okay.
Oh, this doesn't count.
Yeah, that'd be a difficult dice.
Although he did roll a 3, and he does it. All right, both. And then strength 8, toughness 5, so 3s. Mm-hmm. So minus what did I say? It was 3 last time. So you're
probably my
you're involved. Yeah.
Saved.
All right. Whew. Staying alive. Staying alive.
That's what I need to do.
All right, so I'm committed to killing him.
Yeah, do it.
I'm committed. So we're gonna have these mortars shoot at him.
Okay.
I'm committing everything to it.
Let's do it.
So, this is a number of shots.
Yep. That'd be very few shots from a mortal.
All right, there we go. This is the first unit without any of the rerolls or anything.
Okay.
So we got we're hitting on 4s.
All right.
Rerolling the 1s first, La.
Yep.
And then wounding on strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s. So 3 at -2.
-2. I get +1. Out of sight.
Out of sight. So
-1. So I'm taking 3s.
3s. Yeah.
I take 2 damage.
It's 1 damage.
5 up, feel no pain.
Saved.
1 wound.
1 wound left. So here's my next mortar squad, and Leo just was there, so we gave him the rerolls because I have nothing else to give it to.
Yeah.
So it's annoying I have to use it on this one guy.
Mm-hmm.
I should just charge him and be done with it.
He's transhuman hit in combat, so he's harder to kill in combat.
Yeah, I think I might just charge him.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's because I got to kill something with an order. So let's put my Ministorum here into these guys, into this tank. I shouldn't split fire this. I should just put everything I have into that tank, into those guys.
And these guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then I will take that. Well, I already took that objective from you, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to get 3 points for that. But if I kill something on an objective...
Well, you're going to get 2 points. If you kill something,
then I get 3 points.
Yeah.
So let's have you use your CP, and I will put everything from this tank into them.
I'm not CPing it.
You're not,
Do it.
You're not all right.
No, because in order... They are useless as they are now because they're not holding the point.
Right.
If I kill you, which I need a 1 CP the heroic.
Oh, it's a heroic. Okay,
then
I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
Because even if I only have 1 guy left, he can possibly take you down to 2.
Right, he could. So here we go. D6 plus 3.
Okay.
For 6 shots.
Okay. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling everything or 1s?
Rerolling 1s.
Okay.
Oh, no. Rerolling nothing because...
He's got shock and all.
He's got shock and all. So hitting on 3s.
Okay. Whew. Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. So 2 at -4.
-4. 4 ups. Saved.
Saved him. Oh, look at this guy. All right, so this is going to be 4 shots. This is a Ministorum.
Yep.
2 hits.
3s.
3s, yeah. And 2 hits. -3.
-3. 4 ups. Saved.
All right, look at him. I'm not going to kill any of them. So that autos. And that misses.
Auto. -1.
-1.
So 2 ups because cover. Saved.
All right.
Alright.
All right, so this last order, then these guys here, I'm going to put on him, so I got to kill something with an order.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to put it on this guy. So we're going to have this going, these guys going here.
Okay.
Number of shots. Oh, that is so bad.
You got CP if you want to reroll it. Not sure you want to, but that would be the place.
So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to actually spend both of my CPs because Ursula can do the command reroll twice in a phase. I'm going to reroll 2 of these dice. Right? We're not going to use those 2 dice I just crapped with. All right. Well, at least that's... I mean, I got a 2 back.
Hey,
so.
think of the 2 as being the 1.
Yeah, so
doubled
again,
it.
Exactly. 2 there, and then 5s. 5. All right. So we're looking for 6s. Rerolling everything from Leotis. All right, so 1 6.
All
right. These guys will. This will hit. This will hit. Reroll this, and that will hit. Now we need 5, 6 now to 5, so we need 3s.
Rerolling everything, right?
Rerolling everything.
Reroll the 2.
All right, so we have this many. It would be. I can't see them, so it's no minus. So it'd be just whatever you're
from cover.
Yeah. Yep.
So 2s.
Save them all. All right. All right. That's annoying. All right. So I'm gonna have to charge him.
Okay. Ready to charge.
So I'm gonna charge the tank into those guys.
Okay.
To stop them from heroicing.
All right.
And they're gonna be. That's gonna be in with a 6.
All right.
I'm gonna charge.
Are you about to charge Leonidas?
I'm about to charge Leotis.
Who is he charging?
He's gonna charge both.
Okay. I'm going to spend 1 CP. Do you have fly?
Got what?
Do you have fly?
I do not have fly.
All right. My 1 CP. Do I get it back? I don't.
Oh, that's right.
Tanglefoot you.
Okay.
Add 1 inch to your charge.
Okay, so let me see if I got my 2 CP back. I got 1 of them back. All right, so add 1 to my charge.
Yes.
So
well, -1.
-1.
So you really need a
5. All right. And he's in with a 6.
All right.
All right, I'll move all this and be back.
Okay.
All right, guys, we moved all this stuff. Got him in here. Got the tank in there to charge. So I'm going to also use my last CP. And I'm going to use, what I say it was, Crush 'em. Crush 'em here. So what that does is because it's a battle tank.
Wait, real quick. Do you want to charge Marvel?
Oh, yeah. Let me
need
charge.
a 9.
I need a 9. Here we go. Let's go, Sly. He's not in. All right. All right. So crushing, what it does is, I mean, it hits on 6s because it has the, I'm sorry, 3s because it has the armor keyword, and any 6s I do to wound will be a mortal wound in addition to regular hits. So I'm gonna. He has no CP, so
Yeah.
well, we'll just start.
Well,
with
actually, wait. Blade Champion has fight first.
Okay, so let me go into the fight first. Let me go into the Blade Champion.
He's transhuman to hit.
To hit. All right, so I'll be hitting on force. He's just got to die. I'm not concerned about the other guys. All right, that's pretty good. And then strength 8, toughness 3. Oh, I'm sorry, 5. So 3s.
So 3.
3 at -3.
Here's my 4-ups.
All right.
I take all 3.
3 damage each.
3 damage each. Whew. Here's my feeling pains. If I fail one, I'm dead. He's dead.
All right,
He's
finally,
gone.
guy's dead. All right, so now the tank. 6 attacks. 6 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. That was pretty good. I need some 6s now. Wounding on 3s, but we need 6s. 6s for mortals. Nice. Got 2 mortals and 4 regular saves at no
And
AP.
no AP, so I'll do the regular saves. 2-ups. I take 1.
Okay.
So I have how much damage?
You take 1, just 1 damage.
Okay, so here's the 2 mortals. I take 1 of those, and then here's the regular wound. I take it, so one guy has 1 wound left.
All right. Your turn, sir.
All right, so I'll start there with the wardens.
Okay.
So they're going to have 8 attacks, hitting on 2s. I'm still in Rendax Stance 1, so 6.
All right, so going into the tank.
Yep, so I'm hitting on 2s, 6s auto wound, wounding on 5s because they're spears. So I have 1 auto wound. Yeah, so these guys, wounding on 5s. I'll Emperor Chosen reroll. So 2 at AP 3.
AP 3, so it's a 2-up armor, 5s. So he'll take 1.
2 damage.
2 damage, he'll take 2.
Right.
He's down to 11.
And then 2 Miser Concordias. These are going to hit on 2s, wound on 5s. All the same. But they do 1 damage. So 1 hit. Nope. Alright, my Venatari into Lord Leonidas.
Yep.
So that's going to be 8 attacks with the spears. Hitting on 2s. These are going to be strength 6, so wounding on 4s.
It's funny how we all call him something different. It's actually Leotis.
Oh.
But no, dude, I've been calling him something different every time I call him. I don't know why we just don't call him Lord Solar.
So that's going to be 3 at AP 3.
Okay, 4 ups. So I'll take 2. Or 1. I'm sorry. What's the damage?
2.
All right, so he does half it, so he's down to 7.
All right.
I'm sorry, he's down to 8.
All right.
He's got 9 wounds.
And then that is the turn.
That is the turn. All right, so it was actually a pretty maneuverable thing for me. So I did not kill a model with orders. So I only got 1 for mechanized infantry. Actually, I think that tank now, I got 0 for mechanized infantry because he's not within range of a commander, that tank. So I got 0 for that. I took objective from you, so we're going to have, I'm going to get 2 for that. And I'm going to stop you actually from getting
12.
I'm going to stop you from getting because
I still control more than you in No Man's Land.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's
okay.
just No Man's Land.
That's not
so
No
I
Man.
still
Okay.
score Stand Vigil.
Okay, so you just can't. So
Even so I still
1,
get that.
2, 3 boots on the ground for me, and then we did get another 4 for retrieve battlefield data. So we will show the score now and be back after Eric's movement phase. All right, coming back after Eric's movement phase, what'd you do, sir?
So I spent 1 CP that changed my Venatari, the Solar Watch, to fall back and charge. Hopefully kill those characters. We'll see how well that works. I moved these guys up. They did not advance. Just to hopefully, I think they can pick Lord Solar off, but we'll see. For my next kata, I'm going to be in Salvatus. I'm going to be in the Fire Twice Salvatus.
Moved him back.
Yeah, so I moved this guy off the objective because I'm not controlling anyways.
Right.
Try and pick Sly Marvelo off, score another 3 points for killing characters. We'll see how it goes.
Kept these guys in combat.
Yeah, they're just going to stay there. I mean, he makes him a little bit worse, his shooting, and if I move out anyways. It's not like I'm controlling it, so
Gotcha.
I want to be able to fight and kill ideally.
Right.
Move Trajan back here. Maybe get a charge off if I don't kill him in combat, or maybe charge the tank if I can get to it. But we'll see. It depends on how the shooting phase goes.
Right.
So I'm gonna start here. He's gonna shoot everything in the slide Marvelo.
I like it.
So I'm gonna have 4 shots with my spear because I'm within half range and I'm shooting twice.
Okay.
So 3 hits, wounding on 3s, I believe.
Yeah, done toughness 3.
Yep. Emperor's Chosen reroll there. So you have 3 at -1.
All right, so 6s.
Yeah.
Saved. So it takes 2.
2 damage piece.
2 damage each, so he's down to 1.
And then my grenade launcher. So it is D3 shots. I'm going to get 1 shot, hitting on 2. Hits. Wounding on 3s, because strength 5. AP 3.
He dies.
1 damage. Just enough.
Just enough.
Alright, so that'll be another 3 for assassination. These guys here are going to shoot everything here. They are not within half range. I'm still going to get 6 shots, though, because I'm double shooting.
Okay.
So 6 shots hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 3.
Wait, before you do this. So I want to Cadia stands on this.
I still have my Sagittarium I can shoot over there.
I know. I just want one guy to live, because Cadia stands can give him a 4 up. How many shots do they have?
They're going to have 12. Rerolling hit rolls and 1.
I think that's an important. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So Cadia stands.
Okay. So now I need 4s. So Emperor's Chosen reroll 1. So 1 at AP 1.
So 6s. Oh,
You
so
suck.
that's 6, dude.
Okay. Then based on that, Sagittarium over here are going to shoot everything here.
All right.
They do not get Salvatus because they do not have arc weapons. So
right.
first, I'm going to shoot.
It's gonna be these guys going in there.
I'm trying to think what exactly I should shoot. If I should shoot both profiles or not. You got 5. I'm gonna shoot both. So I'm gonna hit on 3s, re-rolling 1s to hit and wound from Trajan. Reroll these hit rolls of 1. So miss 1, wounding on 4s because of the Cadia stands. Reroll the 1, and then I'm gonna use Emperor's Chosen reroll there. So
AP.
AP 1.
So 6s. Saved. So I got 1 left.
All right, then my 3 big shots. So these are gonna hit on 3s, rerolling 1s, wounding on 4s. Hitting on 3s, all hit. Wounding on 4s.
I'll wound.
3 at AP 3. So
It was worth a try.
yeah, I mean you had to try.
Exactly. So let me see if I got that back. Actually.
Yeah.
I did. So it would cost me nothing.
Yeah. So my Terminators there, we're gonna go them. They're all gonna shoot at Lord Leonidas.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 6 shots.
Letus or Leotis.
Yeah, whatever his name is. 6 shots hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s.
All right.
So 5 hits. Here's the wound roll. I'm gonna Emperor's Chosen reroll 1. So 3 at AP 3.
4th. Takes damage.
3 damage.
All right, so down to
2
damage. So he's down to 6.
All right, and then the Terminator right there is gonna have the same target.
Okay.
So 4 shots with the spear because I'm within half range. All hits. This is gonna wound on 5s. Emperor's Chosen reroll 1 of those. So 1 at AP 1.
Oh, takes it.
2 damage down to 1.
So he's down to 5.
Then the grenade launcher is gonna get D3 shots. 2. Hitting on 2s. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. Nope. And so Trajan needs a 7 currently to get in there.
No more shooting?
I have the tank and Trajan. I'm just thinking about, do I want to shoot Trajan really? Trajan can shoot. No, he can't shoot the tank. Trajan is not going to shoot anyone.
Okay.
The tank is going to put everything into the mortars.
Okay.
So I'll start with the big gun first. So that's going to be 8 shots hitting on 4s.
So we these guys there.
Yep.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. Because I'm bracketed. Emperor's Chosen reroll 1 of those. So 3 hits. Wounding on 2s because strength 7. So 1 at AP 3.
AP 3?
Yeah.
Into the mortars?
Yep.
Damage?
2.
All right, one guy dies.
And then the last from Storm Bolters, that's going to be 6 shots hitting on 4s. Wounding on 2s, because strength 6.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 at AP 2.
AP 2. Yeah. Damage.
1 damage piece.
So 1 in the base.
Okay.
And then you got one more wound over there.
Alright. That's all my shooting. So now we're on to the wonderful charge phase. So first things first, this guy is going to charge here.
Okay.
So I needed, I believe, a 7. Which a 6 will not get me.
All right.
Shame. Whatever. Anyways, on to bigger and better things. I'm going to charge that single Terminator into Leonidas. Or, what? Solar.
Yeah. Lead us.
Yeah, whatever his name is. Knee 6.
All right.
That guy in the horsey. That makes it.
All right.
So, makes it with an 8, so he's just going to pop that again on the objective as well.
Okay.
They are going to charge as well, so they are going to need a 6. That's going to make it with a 9.
Anything else?
The Venatari, because I gave them fallback and charge, are going to charge.
Well, I'm gonna overwatch them.
Okay. Charging your characters.
I think I'm gonna overwatch them because I got a Melta in there. I have really it's the Melta. I want to overwatch for 1 Melta. Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
Let's just charge. Let's. Do we want to do this? Let me think.
Okay.
All right. So what we got is charge here. I did not overwatch. Charged here, and missed the charge there.
Yep.
So where you want to start, sir?
So I'm going to start with Leonidas with the Aquilon Terminators. We'll see how I feel about them. Yeah. So I'm going to have 12 attacks with their fists. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, because they're the amazing strength 10.
Do you you didn't take -1 for the hit fists or no?
They don't get -1 to hit.
That's what I mean. Fists don't give them -1 to hit. Nice.
Not because they're fancy custodian fists.
Right.
So these are hitting on 2s. Yeah, I'm gonna just take those and
a lot of 6s, dude.
Wounding on 3s, yeah, but 6s don't do anything here. And I'm gonna re-roll for Emperor's Chosen. So that many at -4.
Hitting wounding on 3s or 4s?
Wounding on 3s.
Okay.
Because they're strength 10.
So force.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna fail this many. And you said how many?
They're 2 damage piece down
to
1.
So he's got 1 left.
All right, then 3 Miser Concordias. Let's go. So these are gonna hit on 2s and wound on 5s. Nope.
Ooh.
I still got one other Terminator there. Maybe he'll do it for me. So you have nothing to interrupt, right?
No,
Okay.
It's all you.
The other Terminator then, he's gonna have 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, AP 2, 2 damage piece, and then Miser Concordias. So this man hits, wounding on 3s. I'm gonna Emperor's Chosen reroll that one. Nope.
Force. Oh. What do you have left?
Miser Concordia.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to try to keep him alive. I want to keep him alive. Let me think about
Record this one.
Record this one. All right, so I am going to spend the CP. Hopefully get a 4 to keep Leotis alive. All right.
All right, now Miser Concordia. Hitting on 2. And our Emperor's Chosen reroll.
All right,
okay.
Excellent. All right, he stays alive.
Onto the Venatari. So I'm going to start with their Miser Concordias because he's going to put it on some of those 1 wound models.
Yep.
These are going to hit on 2s, wound on 3s. 1 hit. 1 wound.
1 wound.
AP2.
AP2. I'll put it on the Astropath.
Okay. He's done nothing.
He's done nothing and he dies.
All right.
So that's gonna give. That's gonna. Well, I have to put on him because he's the one that took wounds.
Yeah, you're right.
So
now the Venatari Lances, these are going to hit on 2s, wound on 2s because they're going to be strength 6.
Thanks. What's it called?
Arrows.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Hitting on 2s. 1 miss. Wounding on 2s. Emperor's Chosen reroll that one. So you have that many at AP3.
AP3?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to ignore one of them with the med pack. And then kill the med pack. Kill the other guy with the banner. kill let's see. So
Master.
I guess see how many. Yeah. So all right. So here we got we ended up killing a lot of things. I took 2 wounds onto my guy with the power fist, and I kept my Vox caster. And I'm gonna go over here. He has 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. I'm sorry, 6s. Nothing.
All right. Leonidas, or my turn technically.
Yeah.
So I'll have 8 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s. Unfortunately, 6s don't auto wound anymore. I'm out of that kata. And Emperor's Chosen reroll 1. So that's going to be 4.
4?
Yeah.
AP?
3.
So 5s.
Yep.
I'll take them all.
Piece.
2 damage each?
Yeah.
All right, so what's that? 8?
Yeah, 8. And then 2 Miser Concordias.
Down to 3.
1 Miser Concordia hit. 1 wounded, AP 2.
Of course. Nope.
1 more damage.
Down to 2.
Whew.
All right. We'll swing back with Leotis.
Where's he going?
He's going to go... I think I'm going to put these into... It's a good question, actually. All right, so we're going to go try to pick up this this one guy here. So we got 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s. So 4 at -3.
Isn't that 3?
3, I'm sorry.
3 at -3, so 3 fourths. I'm alive.
Oh, yeah. All right, so that was good.
So end of my turn. I will score 3 for the progressive secondary because I now control that one because I have 8 OBSEC on it.
Okay.
And I killed this squad off of this objective.
Okay.
For assassination, I scored 3 for killing Marv.
Yeah, you're already on it because you killed 2 characters there.
Oh, okay. Well, isn't it unit? I believe it's unit, but we'll check.
Yeah.
And stand vigils at the end. Right now, I'm controlling 1-2 in No Man's Land. And
all right. All right, guys. We'll be back at the end after the score. All right, guys, you see the score. It's not looking too good for me. So what we're going to try to do is just try to make this a big turn and maybe make this a respectable game. Because right now I think I'm getting blown out here. So here's what we did. So Solar gave Gunner's kill on sight to this. It bounced to this one as well. So we're going to have Gunner's kill on sight there. I fell back with Solar. So that's had to do that just so I can try to pick this up here. I fell back here as well. Ursula gave this unit take aim. And she also gave this unit till duty ends or something, which allows me to fall back and still shoot. And so that's what we got there. And then with my Vox is going to... I think I'm gonna take cover with those guys there. I think I'm gonna take cover with those guys there. So that will. Oh no! Let me. All right, guys. So what I ended up doing, I had to come back and fix something. So I ended up moving these guys within 6 inches of Solar because I get boots on the, or inflexible command. I'm also going to give them the last order from this Vox caster to first rank, second rank. So I'm going to get change all their weapons to heavy 3s. So that's where I'm at now, and I'm going to spend my 1 CP, and I'm going to have that tank operate as full capacity. It's called Relentless. So let's see if I get it back. I do not. I actually got one back already, so I couldn't get it. So now that tank is going to be operating at full pop. And all right, we are into shooting. Okay. So I'm going to start here into this this one lone mortar squad is going to shoot that guy right there. So let's see if... All right, so I don't have the range. I only have 48-inch range to shoot at that thing, so I don't have him, so he's probably going to come and take that objective back. But I'm going to shoot in this tank, I guess. See if I can kill that tank. Number of shots, 5.
Respectable.
Yep. I do have line of sight, so I'd be... and it is... Ursula did give him the thing, so it's going to be strength 6, but I'm still wounding on 5s. Or first, I got a hit I'm hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Reroll the 1 for Ursula. And then 5s. Oh my goodness. That was
4.
AP?
Yeah,
AP -1.
So I have 3 ups. 2.
Kills it.
Yep. Do I explode? I don't.
All right.
Don't.
All right,
Yeah.
so that's going to give me 2 points there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's good there. Okay, so I'm just going to stay here. All these mortars, move this guy back over. All these mortars are going to go into these 2 guys.
Okay.
Because then I'm going to charge with Ursula.
Yeah.
If it doesn't.
We shall see.
All right. Number of shots for 13.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s because I can see him.
Yep.
Rerolling everything from Solar because he wasn't in range before. Yep. What am I doing? Did I pull 3s? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm going to have to reroll them anyway. These 6s auto. And then wounding on 3s, get a strength 6 to toughness 7. I'm sorry, the toughness 5s. Rerolling these. So we have that many -1s.
So this many 4 ups because Venatari only have a 3 up. Apparently. I'm going
That's
to
pretty
take
good, dude.
1, 2, 3, kill 1, put a wound on another.
No, that was pretty good. Let me look at Ursula's weapons. All right, so we have a pistol 4. This is from Ursula into this last remaining guy. Pistol 4, hitting on 3s. No rerolls. And then wounding on 4s. Both, what did I say, -3?
Yeah, 4 ups anyways.
2 damage.
It kills him.
Look at Ursula. She didn't even get to show her. She didn't even get to show her blade skills off.
Nope, not at all.
All right, that's pretty good. So at least we picked up those 2 guys, and great. So now what we're gonna do is take. What I want to do here. Do I want to try to take everything into these? Yeah, I'm just gonna take all my firepower. Who does better in melee?
The Forge World Terminators.
All right, I'm gonna take all my firepower and go into these Terminators.
Okay, transhuman.
All right.
Do I get it back? I do.
All right.
Turn off rerolls. I can't get that back.
I can't get that one back. All right.
So no rerolls.
No rerolls and
Transhuman.
transhuman. So number of shots for 5. These tanks have been whiffing bad. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. That one autos.
Mm-hmm.
Wounding on 4s. 2 at -4.
Take 1.
3 damage each.
1 guy has a wound.
All right, and then the Ministorum for 2.
Okay.
4s. -3.
Saved.
All right. And -1.
Yeah, so I gotta take it on the one who isn't wounded, so 3 up. 3 up. That guy's dead.
2 damage each. All right. All right.
Vanquisher?
The Vanquisher is going to also go into these.
Fancy ones?
I just want to put it into those 2 guys and just go into those 2 guys. Just try to kill those 2 guys.
Alright.
It's dumb, but
Nice one to hit, right?
-1 to hit.
Yeah.
So I'll be hitting on 4s with the turret.
Yep.
This is the Vanquisher, and he misses.
Does he get rerolls?
He does get rerolls for gunners, and he still misses. The plasmas. Oh my gosh. All right.
You get the reroll the plas. Reroll
Oh yeah, the reroll.
Reroll
That was the number of shots.
Oh, okay.
This one I can reroll. All right, so that's 1 at -3, and nothing. So
Right.
1 at -3.
4 up. Take it. Damage.
2 damage each.
2 damage. So got 1 guy with a wound. Here's a 6 up feeling no pain. He takes that wound and he dies.
The heavy bolters. That's 2, and Yeah, -1 to hit, so that 4 does not wound.
Here,
-1.
3 up. Saved.
All right. All right. Let's.
On the charges?
Nah, I'm not gonna charge.
Okay, I'll fight there then. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s. There's the hit roll. 3 hits. 5 to wound. Emperor's Chosen reroll. 3 saves, AP 3. 2 damage piece.
Does not blow up. All right, this Vanquisher was a waste.
And,
I'm not a fan of the Vanquisher. I just wanted to try it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Cool.
So at the end of my turn, I will score. I actually scored. No, you had this one, so I'm gonna score 4.
Yeah.
I didn't kill anything off of a unit, of anything. I did get orders. I did get for Inflexible Command. I got all 5 for that, so that's good. Because I killed this with unit. It's 2. I had all my tanks with it, even though I killed it by 1, and all my sergeants there. So we will be back. I have 2 for boots on the ground. We'll be back at the end of the score. All right, guys, you saw the score, and he's pretty much got the board controlled, and he's going to be able to pick up a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to be able to score. So we are going to call the game here. And, yeah, dude, Custodes are still pretty good. I know we play these games for fun, and secondaries, I got crushed. You crushed my secondaries. When you got first turn, I could not get anything up here, and you just owned it. So you owned the middle, which was able just to get 12 points, 12 points, 12 points. You know, I couldn't get anything over to the east to try to contest it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and holding... You got this one, which I kind of just gave up to you because I didn't even move on to it turn 1, but you never really got over here really at all in this corner, which just hurt for your secondaries with data and boots on the ground.
Dude, and the other thing is my tanks just whiffed.
Yeah, they
just
did not
whiffed, dude. So yeah, it was like the Lehman Russ or the Rogaldorn coming off the board in turn 2. It's only getting one shot on it. Yeah, dude, it was a tough game. Custodes are very, very durable. So anything I was doing, dude, they were very durable. It was still hard to kill. So
yeah, they still do their job. The terrain didn't help the best because it's a lot of obscuring, and this list doesn't do a whole lot of shooting. It wants to jump out in your face.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So when I put these things down, Eric was like, "Sweet, that's awesome." Oh, we got the great deployment. So I'm only 9 inches away from you anyway, and you just gave yourself big line of sight blocking. So, but it's like I said, we always play for fun. Eric, thanks for coming, man. Always appreciate it.
It's always fun.
We will. Actually, I think we might play maybe back-to-back Custodes games. I have to see our schedules, but I like to see what Custodes do against either Wolves or Death Guard now because of some points drops. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out. And yeah, but I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And as always, God bless and peace out.